have believed that such a tiny country could transform itself from the brink of bankruptcy into a paradise for millionaires and billionaires. Yet that is exactly what it achieved. Here's the remarkable story of how it happened. The entire population could easily fit inside a single mid-sized American stadium. It is the 9th smallest country in the world by population and the 2nd smallest by land area. It covers just 2.08 square kilometers, 0.8 square miles, or about 208 hectares, 514 acres. It is bordered by France on 3 sides and the Mediterranean Sea on the 4th. Unlike most countries where wealth is divided between the rich and the poor, it's known for having virtually no poverty and for being home to an exceptionally wealthy population. Located on the Mediterranean coast near the border between southern France and Italy, the Principality has a population of about 38,000 people. Only 9,000 citizens live here out of 38,000 people living here. Of those 38,000 residents, more than 15,000 are millionaires, meaning nearly 40% of the population has millionaire status. 1 in 3 residents is a millionaire. No other country has a higher concentration of millionaires and billionaires relative to its population. The Principality is the ultimate expression of luxury on the Côte d'Azur. France surrounds Monaco, which is not part of France. It is an independent sovereign state located on the French Riviera. Monaco has maintained its independence for more than 700 years. The ruling Grimaldi family has governed the Principality since 1297, and Monaco officially became a member of the United Nations in 1993. It's September in Monaco. At this time every year, the major event is the Monaco Yacht Show. The country has built its reputation on exclusivity, luxury, and high-end living. Its location on the Côte d'Azur provides major advantages, including a Mediterranean climate with around 300 days of sunshine each year and warm summers that are ideal for an outdoor lifestyle. The Côte d'Azur, also known as the French Riviera, stretches for approximately 115 kilometers, 71 miles, along France's Mediterranean coastline, from the Italian border to the city of Toulon. Famous destinations along this coastline include Nice, Cannes, and Monaco. Monaco is a constitutional monarchy ruled by a prince. The country's head of state is Prince Albert II, who has served as the sovereign prince of Monaco since 2005. Prince Rainier III and Princess Grace had 3 children, 2 daughters and 1 son. As a little boy, their son Albert was given the traditional title reserved for the heir to the throne. Today, he proudly holds that title as the hereditary Prince of Monaco. Unlike many modern monarchs, the Prince of Monaco plays an active role in the country's government and holds significant constitutional powers. The title Prince dates back centuries and reflects Monaco's long history as an independent principality rather than a kingdom. François Grimaldi is the famous ancestor who originally captured the Rock of Monaco disguised as a monk. In the year 1297, a clever Italian nobleman named François Grimaldi, also known as the Cunning One, led a small group of soldiers to the heavily guarded fortress on the Rock of Monaco. Because the fortress was too strong to attack directly, François disguised himself as a peaceful Franciscan monk and knocked on the castle gates, asking for shelter for the night. Once the unsuspecting guards opened the gates, François drew a sword hidden beneath his heavy monk robes, overpowered the guards, and led his waiting men inside to capture the fortress. This daring trick successfully established the Grimaldi family's rule over Monaco, a historic legacy that has lasted for more than 700 years. In 1848, they were facing imminent bankruptcy after 2 towns broke away from Monaco and stopped paying taxes. The business-minded Princess Caroline proposed building a gambling casino in the mid-1800s to attract wealthy international travelers and generate a new source of revenue for the ruling house of Grimaldi. Facing imminent bankruptcy after 2 towns broke away from Monaco and stopped paying taxes, the business-minded Princess Caroline proposed building a gambling casino in the mid-1800s to attract wealthy international travelers and generate a new source of revenue for the ruling house of Grimaldi. The casino idea came nearly 600 years later, in the 1850s. It was entirely the brainchild of Princess Caroline, wife of Prince Florestan I. She was the sharp, business-minded princess who realized a gambling resort could save the royal family from bankruptcy after they lost most of their tax revenue. Her son Charles III was the ruler of Monaco at the time and oversaw the building of the casino. The idea for the casino was to bring money into the country, so he banned all citizens of Monaco from gambling or even entering the casino unless they were working there, and that ban is still in effect today and Princess Caroline's plan. Monaco is one of the world's most expensive places to live, but you can still visit on a limited budget. Many travelers choose to stay in nearby French Riviera cities such as Nice or Menton, where accommodation is much more affordable, and then visit Monaco on a day trip. Buying a home in Monaco is extraordinarily expensive. Most residential properties are luxury apartments rather than standalone houses. Detached homes are extremely rare and are owned mainly by the ruling family and a small number of long-established wealthy residents. Property prices start at around €65,000 per square meter. A 210 square meter, 3-bedroom apartment can cost approximately €13.5 million, while renting a modest apartment may cost around €3,000 per month or more. Even living modestly in Monaco typically requires monthly expenses of at least €5,000. Monaco is famous for its wealthy population. Not every resident is a millionaire. Some citizens live on pensions or receive government assistance. The government provides generous social benefits, including substantial financial support for eligible citizens, comprehensive assistance for retirees and people with disabilities, and access to high-quality education and healthcare. Thousands of people apply for Monegasque citizenship and residency, but only a handful are granted it each year. Citizenship is awarded by the Sovereign Prince of Monaco, and approvals are extremely rare. To qualify, applicants must meet strict requirements. In most cases, they must have legally lived in Monaco for at least 10 years after reaching adulthood, demonstrate good character, and receive approval from the Sovereign Prince. Applicants must also prove they have sufficient financial resources to support themselves. Those wishing to become residents of Monaco to qualify for residency must also demonstrate their financial stability. This typically involves depositing money into a Monaco bank account and either renting or purchasing a home in the principality. You have to have €500,000 to €1,000,000 always available in your bank account. To be a Monegasque citizen, it's not your bank balance or your wealth that matters, but your ancestry. You have to be married to a Monegasque or born there. Thousands of people dream of becoming Monegasque citizens. Only a very small number are approved each year, making it one of the world's most exclusive citizenships. Living in Monaco is expensive. For most people, there are only 2 realistic ways to live there: be extremely wealthy or be a Monegasque citizen. Renting even a modest 1-bedroom apartment often costs between €3,000 and €4,000 per month, making it unaffordable for many people. One of Monaco's greatest financial attractions is that it does not levy personal income tax on most residents. Combined with its political stability, safety, and luxurious lifestyle, this has made the Principality one of the world's most desirable places for wealthy individuals to live. Monaco has been one of the world's leading tax havens since 1869, when the Principality abolished personal income tax for most residents. Today, individuals who establish official residency in Monaco generally benefit from a 0% personal income tax rate, no capital gains tax, and no wealth tax. In addition, there are no inheritance taxes on assets passed to a spouse or direct descendants. These tax advantages have made Monaco one of the most attractive destinations for wealthy individuals. In many countries, high-income earners pay a large portion of their earnings in taxes. For example, in Italy, top earners can face tax rates of around 50% when national and local taxes are combined. In Monaco, however, most residents pay no personal income tax, allowing them to keep more of what they earn. Monaco's tax-friendly policies have attracted billionaires, celebrities, entrepreneurs, and professional athletes from around the world who wish to legally protect and grow their wealth. One of Monaco's most famous landmarks is the Casino de Monte Carlo, which opened in 1863. Interestingly, Monaco's own citizens are prohibited from gambling in the casino. It is reserved primarily for foreign visitors. Unlike most casinos around the world, the Casino de Monte Carlo displays clocks throughout the building. Traditionally, casinos avoid clocks so that visitors lose track of time. However, when Monaco's first railway station was located beneath the casino, clocks were installed so guests could catch the last train back to Nice instead of becoming stranded overnight. Many people wonder how Monaco operates without collecting personal income tax. The answer lies in its diversified sources of revenue. The government earns income from value-added tax, business taxes, real estate, tourism, investment income, and state-owned assets. Many of Monaco's famous attractions, including the Casino de Monte Carlo, the Hôtel de Paris, the Monte Carlo Beach Hotel, the Monte Carlo Bay Hotel, the Yacht Club District, and other luxury properties, are managed by Société de Bains de Mer, SBM, a company in which the Monegasque government is the largest shareholder. Monaco is a constitutional monarchy ruled by the sovereign prince. Prince Albert II has served as the country's head of state since 2005 and exercises significant constitutional authority while sharing executive responsibilities with the government. Since 1297, the palace has been home to the Grimaldi dynasty, whose members have ruled Monaco for more than 7 centuries. Across 32 generations, the family has maintained its position at the very top of Monaco's society and royal tradition. Monaco is known for its extraordinary wealth. Not every citizen is a millionaire. Some residents receive pensions or government assistance. Monegasque citizens benefit from generous social programs, including subsidized housing, affordable public transportation, excellent healthcare, and high-quality education. The government also provides extensive support for retirees and people with disabilities, contributing to one of the highest standards of living in the world. Monaco is home to some of the world's most famous shopping destinations, where luxury and exclusivity define the experience. The Principality is considered one of the world's top fashion centers, attracting wealthy visitors who come to shop for the finest products from the most prestigious brands. Unlike many shopping areas around the world, Monaco's luxury boutiques are designed for select clients. The customers are often individuals with extraordinary purchasing power, where a single buyer can represent an entire market. The stores offer rare and customized items that are not available everywhere, including handmade handbags created by master designers, diamond-encrusted luxury watches, and exclusive fashion pieces. Along the streets of Monaco, visitors can find some of the world's most famous brands, including Louis Vuitton, Chanel, Celine, Bulgari, Cartier, and Hermès. A single luxury item, such as a rare Hermès crocodile skin handbag, can cost hundreds of thousands of euros. Even a designer dress may cost 16,000 euros or more. In Monaco, luxury shopping is not just about buying products, it is about owning something unique and exclusive. Every day, thousands of workers cross the border from neighboring France to work in Monaco, attracted by the Principality's strong economy, job opportunities, and higher wages. Monaco is also famous for its luxury hotels, yacht harbor, and the legendary Casino de Monte Carlo. Monaco has also entered the new era of social media, a world that has become impossible to ignore. The Principality has embraced digital innovation while carefully preserving its traditions, creating a unique bridge between the old world and the modern age. Every year, Monaco recognizes influential figures in the digital world by celebrating media influencers who have built large audiences and made an impact through social platforms. It represents a different approach, a place where tradition and technology can exist together. Today, visitors can freely use their mobile phones, take photographs, and share their experiences on platforms like Instagram. There are no restrictions preventing people from capturing the beauty of Monaco in their own way. The principality is not trying to become a place only for older generations seeking retirement. Instead, it wants to remain a glamorous, vibrant destination that continues to evolve with the modern world. Television crews and international media from around the world regularly turn their attention toward Monaco, especially during major events. Yet despite the constant spotlight, one of the greatest advantages of living in Monaco is privacy. For professional photography and commercial filming, official permission is generally required, helping protect the privacy of residents and visitors. The presence of paparazzi is far less intrusive compared with many other celebrity destinations. Monaco's wealthy residents are accustomed to cameras and public attention, and many visitors with the means to travel there receive a spectacular welcome from the moment they arrive at their hotel. One of the most famous examples is the legendary Hotel de Paris Monte Carlo. A single night in one of its most luxurious suites can cost tens of thousands of euros, with some exceptional rooms reaching around 40,000 euros per night. It represents a world of extraordinary luxury, where wealth, elegance, and exclusivity come together. Another major benefit of being a Monaco resident is privacy. Although Monaco has around 38,000 residents, only a small portion are native Monegasque citizens. The rest are international residents, including wealthy entrepreneurs, lawyers, accountants, investors, and real estate professionals who have chosen to make the principality their home. Because Monaco is extremely small and does not have enough space for a full-length airport runway or large private jet facilities, many wealthy residents use the nearby Nice Côte d'Azur airport in France, located about 13 kilometers away. They store their private aircraft there and travel the short distance to Monaco by helicopter. For many residents, private jet travel is a normal part of life. Since parking every aircraft inside Monaco is impossible, private jets remain in Nice while helicopters provide quick transportation between the airport and the principality. In Monaco, helicopter travel is viewed almost like taking a taxi. A short helicopter ride can be as simple and convenient as ordering a car service in another city. Driving an ordinary, inexpensive vehicle in Monaco is uncommon. The streets are often filled with rare luxury cars and some of the world's most exclusive supercars. One of the main reasons wealthy individuals choose Monaco is its exceptional level of security. The principality has one of the most advanced surveillance networks in the world, with extensive CCTV coverage throughout its small territory. Police headquarters monitor public areas closely, helping maintain a remarkably safe environment. Monaco also has strict laws designed to preserve order and the character of the principality. Certain behaviors that may be acceptable elsewhere, such as walking through the streets without proper clothing, are not permitted. Restrictions also apply to large vehicles such as camper vans because of Monaco's limited space. The country follows a strict approach to law enforcement, and violations are taken seriously. Many residents and visitors say that safety and security are among Monaco's greatest advantages. Monaco has one of the highest police-to-population ratios in the world, with a highly trained police force supported by advanced technology. Hundreds of surveillance cameras monitor public spaces across the principality, providing extensive coverage despite Monaco's small size. This combination of visible policing, technology, and strict enforcement creates an environment where crime is extremely rare. Residents and visitors can feel comfortable walking through the streets, and lost or valuable belongings are often recovered quickly. For many wealthy individuals, Monaco's greatest luxury is not only its beauty and lifestyle, it is the feeling of complete safety and peace of mind. The cars in Monaco are so extraordinary that young people from France often visit simply to film them and share the videos on social media. The wealthy residents are so accustomed to cameras and attention that they are rarely bothered by it. For anyone arriving with wealth and status, the experience begins the moment they reach their hotel. At the famous Hotel de Paris Monte Carlo, guests arrive in some of the world's most exclusive vehicles. Valet attendants regularly handle million-dollar cars, including Ferraris, Rolls-Royces, and other rare supercars, making luxury automobiles an everyday sight. Imagine arriving as a guest and handing over the keys to a million-dollar vehicle to the valet before entering one of the world's most luxurious hotels. A single night in one of the hotel's most prestigious suites can cost tens of thousands of euros, with some of the most exclusive accommodations reaching around 40,000 euros per night. At those prices, one luxury suite alone can generate millions of euros in revenue each year during a successful season. This is the world of Monaco, a place where extraordinary wealth, elegance, and exclusivity are part of everyday life. Beyond luxury, Monaco's greatest attraction for many residents is security. The principality has built a reputation as one of the safest places in the world, and for its wealthy residents, that sense of protection and peace of mind is considered priceless. Dating back to 1734, Monaco's National Day is an annual celebration of the special relationship between the ruling family and the people of Monaco, whose support has played an important role in the principality's long history. Every year, hundreds of invitations are sent to citizens and guests to join the celebrations. The prince gives the people a national holiday and welcomes them to take part in honoring Monaco's continued independence and success as a sovereign state. Prince Albert II traditionally hosts celebrations where guests are treated to a memorable meal. On special occasions, the menu may include some of the world's rarest and most expensive ingredients. A single white truffle from Alba, Italy, can be worth tens of thousands of pounds due to its rarity and exceptional quality. The celebration is accompanied by fine cuisine and carefully selected wines, creating an unforgettable experience that reflects Monaco's tradition, elegance, and connection between the royal family and its people. Formula One racing is deeply loved here. Its history in Monaco goes back long before the famous Formula One Grand Prix began. A monument shaped like a Formula racing car. It was built in honor of a man named William Grover Williams, often called Grover Williams, who is widely recognized as the first driver from Monaco to win a Grand Prix. He became the first monegasque driver to represent Monaco in an international motor race and win outside the country. To honor Williams' achievement, a monument was erected in his name, and a plaque beside it tells the story of his remarkable accomplishment. Visitors still come to see the monument and learn about his legacy. Formula racing is one of the most popular and celebrated sports in Monaco, and it remains a major part of the country's identity. Monaco is globally recognized for hosting some of the world's most prestigious sporting and luxury events. Monaco Grand Prix remains one of the most famous car races in history, attracting celebrities, wealthy visitors, and racing enthusiasts from around the world. Every May, Prince Albert II allows the luxurious streets of Monte Carlo, Monaco's most famous district, to be transformed into a world-famous racetrack for the Formula One Monaco Grand Prix. The event brings enormous economic benefits to the principality. The total number of people in Monaco over that weekend is estimated to be around 200,000, more than 5 times the normal population. Everyone is trying to find a space to watch the action. The direct and indirect financial impact of the Grand Prix is estimated to generate around 100 million euros annually. The more visitors spend in Monaco, the more revenue the country receives. Prince Albert II has helped make Monaco a home for many international sports stars. One of the reasons many choose to live here is the privacy and security. They can walk through the streets freely without being constantly followed by the media or feeling overexposed. In September in Monaco. At this time every year, the major event is the Monaco Yacht Show. It transforms Port Hercules into a showcase of some of the world's most impressive superyachts. The event is designed mainly for serious buyers, sellers, and industry professionals, and entry often requires official accreditation, limiting access to casual visitors. The annual yacht show displays billions of euros worth of luxury vessels, including enormous yachts built as floating palaces. Some superyachts can reach more than 80 meters in length and cost over 100 million euros. For those entering this exclusive world, even a smaller 47-meter yacht represents a major step into the luxury lifestyle. In Monaco, owning a private yacht worth millions of euros is a symbol of success. The largest private yachts in the world can exceed 150 meters in length and require enormous resources to maintain. Even parking a yacht in Monaco comes at a premium. Space in the famous Port Hercules Marina is extremely valuable, and for the largest vessels, mooring fees can cost thousands of euros per night. Monaco's transformation is a powerful reminder that the future of a nation can be changed by a single bold vision. Faced with the threat of bankruptcy, Princess Charlotte and the Grimaldi family supported a new direction that would reshape the country's destiny. Their decision to embrace tourism, luxury, and the famous Monte Carlo casino turned a struggling principality into one of the wealthiest places in the world. Today, Monaco stands as a global symbol of prosperity, elegance, and innovation, proving that even the smallest nation can achieve extraordinary success with the right ideas, determination, and leadership. Thank you for joining us on this journey today. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below, so stay tuned for our upcoming features. We'll see you in the next one.